horrifying experience. I don't think we can't even describe it fully.
The building itself started to shake like it was an earthquake. At one time we couldn't see anything outside. We were wondering if it's a tsunami out there.
We gave up. Basically, you have nowhere to hide, and it's all gone.
And so everything just started to fly away?
This roof was gone.
Everything gone. Everything. That's my baby. I have to run out with my baby.
So
Nothing.
You carried him?
In my hand.
So you're telling me you stood on top of this toilet?
I was saved by a toilet.
We're still here. We thought the rescue team will be like yesterday, like it's been 2 days.
Yeah. This is the worst thing Jamaica ever woke up in.
It's as bad as we feared, but we just weren't able to see because of the lack of communication. But finally, with the road open, we have arrived here in Black River. This is as bad of damage as you're ever going to find in any hurricane, from Dorian, Michael, Beryl, you name it. This is catastrophic. Every direction, everywhere you walk, everywhere you look, nothing is the same.
When a disaster reaches this scale, the destruction speaks for itself. Roofs are gone, walls torn apart, lives are upended. But that's not the story. The story is what's left standing and who. They made it through the wind, the surge, but the aftermath, that's a different kind of storm. It's the hard part, surviving what's left. Even the last place of refuge, the Black River Hospital, lies in ruins.
I think everything you're saying has been demolished.
Yeah.
What wasn't demolished?
The only thing that has been spared for the most has been the emergency room, just the downstairs section. Because I said the admin block is upstairs. Everything else has gone, every single thing.
Along the coast, the hospital stood like a last defense, a 10-foot seawall meant to keep the sea out. But Melissa came higher, stronger. Roofs peeled away in winds pushing 185 miles an hour. And still the staff stayed, moving patients through the wreckage, steady voices in the storm. The calm in a place built for healing, not surviving.
And the wind kept blowing and would never stop. It comes from that direction and then it blows back to that direction. It was total madness. Yeah, we were scared, but what to do? We had patients here. We have so many things here to protect. We couldn't just run and leave everything here.
How did everybody survive?
God. Some persons came in the vehicle and were outside. Windows are shattered and they have to stay there until it calms down to come inside. How we survive as a team. We just stay calm, move persons to where they're supposed to go to safety, and we just kept everything in line and work with the procedures what Machan told us to do, and that is just it. We sweep water. We just kept pushing out the water from the building so that the water don't raise. Yes, that's what we did. We had a tough task because the building itself started to shake like it was an earthquake. At one time we couldn't see anything outside. We were wondering if it's a tsunami out there. Outside was just crazy.
So how do you stay calm? Because you have to stay calm for all these patients.
We prayed. We came together as a group and we talked about it and what to do, because we weren't mentally prepared, but because we don't want anyone to get nervous, we had to stay strong for them.
So again, everything here is destroyed, damaged, it's gone. They're using a car to patch up and bandage up an injury. Now that's one thing that the hospital here in Black River says has not come quite yet, because there are so many roads that are blocked. It's so difficult to get here. They know that in the community, in this parish, in the surrounding area, that there are going to be a lot of injuries, but they just haven't been able to make it into the hospital yet to get treatment. And so they're preparing the best they can, but they have nothing here. And by nothing, I mean no food, no water, no electricity. This is the generator that went out. All the electrical components that the generator needs to energize the hospital was destroyed. This was the backup plan. This was what was going to run the electricity and the water that they expected to have at least 72 hours of fresh water. But at this point, they have no hours of fresh water, and it's 2 days on past the hurricane. So the desperation continues to raise with every hour that passes. Now, they do have helicopters flying in right across the street from the hospital. They're bringing supplies two here in Black River, and then they're taking patients away to Mandeville. But this is such a critical hospital for this area. It's, according to administrators here, around 180,000 people or so that they manage and assist in this whole area, in this region, the third largest in the country of Jamaica. And it is crippled from the force of Hurricane Melissa that blew on shore right over the top of this hospital, taking with it all the roofs, destroying the seawall, bringing water in, and now the staff is doing what good hospital staffs do, making it work, making miracles happen.
Hopefully at some point in time we can get a field hospital set up somewhere, because bear in mind, you know, there are persons out there sick, injured, and so forth that will need our care. What are we gonna do?
Have you guys had influx yet, or is it still too soon?
We've had a few because we just had a lady who came with a fractured femur just a while ago, you know. So we've been having a steady flow, not as much, but remember the roads are blocked, right? Even one of our nurses, this nurse here, she walked from her district, which is several miles away, and she said there are bodies out there, bodies, right? And people that are sick, injured, and so forth, and that's all the way several miles, probably about 15-20 miles away, but because of the terrain that you have to traverse to get there, difficult.
Yeah. So while you haven't received like an overwhelming number of people, you're expecting that there will be at some point?
At some point when the roads are properly cleared.
Yeah, and I remember what comes after disasters like this: the infectious diseases, the respiratory illnesses, right? Remember, mosquitoes are going to start bringing dengue and all of these things, the leptospirosis. You know, so you're going to have an overwhelming variety of patients, you know.
I'm more prepared than ever for hurricane season because I have backup. Jackery's got portable power for every need, every budget. If you just want to keep your fridge cold and Wi-Fi on during a quick outage, go with the HP 3000. It's compact, powerful, and perfect for storms, or putting in your car for road trips. I use it to power my laptop and camera gear and recharge my emergency jump starter and air compressor. And what if your power didn't just come back on after a storm, but it never went out? The HP 3600 Plus is the most powerful, portable, 3.6 kilowatt hour lithium-ion power station you can reliably roll into your home. It's expandable by up to 21,000 watt hours. That's enough to run your fridge for up to 2 weeks. Keep your phones charged and your kitchen cooking, all without gas, noise, or fumes. Both are solar ready, so you're not just surviving, you're self-sufficient. Right now, you can get the lowest prices of 2025 up to 65% off. Just go through the link in my description. Don't wait for the storm, be ready. With no real signs of help, people in Black River started taking survival into their own hands. Supermarkets and shops stripped of anything not bolted down. Call it looting, call it survival. It depends on how hungry you are. As desperation grows, so does the fear. These are medical students from India, stranded, living in the wreckage of their school. No staff, no guidance, just kids trying to get home.
This is where we are staying.
So before, during the day, after the storm, it was full of mud and clay. And
so we came back and we cleaned everything
all the
up.
thing broken. We came back, we work as a family. We just cleaned everything. We just used the blind to close it. There's like no door for here, and we just took the cylinder from my house outside. Yeah. So we are just using it for now.
Yeah, so you have some cooking gas.
Yeah, it's gonna end. Like I have found somewhere near my house, so I just carried on my shoulder.
Right now we're using the ones with the wooden.
Yeah, we just
we have put a small.
We are just collecting all the woods, that's the debris, collecting together, using the rubbing alcohol to burn it. So yeah.
So you're using the rubbing alcohol to ignite the. Yeah. Wow. Is this it? Is this all your water?
Yeah.
Are you guys okay? Do you feel scared, or you guys are like?
We are scared because right now people are looking for resources to eat and drink water.
Now it's
so we hardly have anything for us. So you know, at nights it's completely dark. So we are afraid of people coming in or trespassing. You know.
From Black River to New Hope, the same fear, the same uncertainty. No one has a home anymore. Not like before Melissa.
The only part that's safe is the concrete part. Those part was concrete, you know, so.
Yeah.
So everything gone. What can we do? Nothing. We can't do nothing about it.
Look, I just have to cry every time I come down. That's why I just stay up there because, like, everything is gone. I remember having to lift my kids, my grandmother through here to breeze the wind. It fall down on me trying to get them to, like, every time we come out, we just have to cry.
I didn't expect that. 2 days of documenting the worst destruction a hurricane can bring, and those were the first tears. Everyone has a breaking point. The lucky ones still have part of a roof. Most barely have 4 walls.
So this is the conditions now.
Yeah, this is the condition. I have nothing. See, the roof, no good.
Yeah, I mean, there's holes. Has it rained yet?
Yeah, this morning it's rain, and I have to took these things and put them up, and then the baby didn't want to sleep, so I have to put on this piece of mattress, but not dry so good. So
yeah. How are you? You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jamaicans are resilient. You see it in the way they survive on what's left. Fruit from the trees, fish from the sea.
It's a mackerel, but it has been corned.
I see.
Salt to preserve.
Waiting for the outside world to bring a little sanity back. You'll ask, how can I help? Who can I trust? I can't tell you who's going to be doing the most good, only who's reached out to me directly about what's really happening here. Those are World Central Kitchen, Samaritan's Purse, Food for the Poor, Global Empowerment Mission. Do your own research. Give where you believe your help will reach the people who need it the most. Ask anyone in Jamaica. Hurricane Melissa is the biggest disaster in living memory. But after what I've seen, it's still not bigger than what can happen when people work together.